Hello, everyone. This is Amy of AJC Magic TV. I know it's last minute. I know Dad Builds is going live. So this will be quick. I'll just go ahead and do questions and you can play along on the replay. But I thank you for joining. When you are watching the replay, let me know how many questions you got right. Hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment down below. And if you're new watching, make sure you leave a comment to let me know um, how many questions you got right. And also, let me know. Subscribe if you're new, and we will be doing some adventures. We have some Disney live streams on our channel, Disney videos that'll be coming up. Also, in and around Pittsburgh, Ohio, West Virginia, Maryland, various places around. And this is going to be 2000s and 2010s trivia because we never really get to do that, and it's late night. So I'll do about 10 questions. I know Dad Bills is going live for Legos. I also know that Space Mountain Dave Control and the guys are also um, doing a chat on Disney stuff. Welcome in, Dave's Dragon. Thank you for joining. But we're going to go ahead and get started with the trivia. Like I said, it's the 2000s all the way through 2010s up to there. Yeah, I know. I'm just doing a quick one. I just realized Dad Builds was going live. My dates get all mixed up. But now this is just fun. We'll still be here Wednesday evening. So I have no idea of anything that happened after 1999. But here we go, everyone. And thank you for joining Caffeinated Misfit, Wonderful World of Walter, Dad Mark, Dave Stragan, and anyone else. But here we go. On Modern Family, what is the name of Mitch and Cam's adopted daughter? I can't be here on Wednesday, so this is awesome. Yeah, I want to try to mix it up so other people who can't always be there. Sometimes I may try to go after work at some point. That way, some people who go to bed earlier can be there. Welcome in, Karki. But here is the question again, and people who are watching the replay. On Modern Family, what is the name of Mitch and Cam's adopted daughter? If you watch Modern Family. On Modern Family, what is the name of Mitch and Cam's adopted daughter? I guess no one watches Modern Family. I've watched it for a while. I thought it was kind of funny, different categories of families and generations of families and everything. But her name is Lily. On Modern Family, what is the name of Mitch and Cam's adopted daughter? Her name is Lily. Lily. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If you haven't seen it, then you probably wouldn't watch it. I watch it every once in a while, and Manny was the guy. Um, he played it's bad. The guy was married with shoes was the father of the whole family, but Manny was his stepson. Okay, here we go with the next question. Who was appointed Chief Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court in 2005, succeeding William Rehnquist? The actress grew up on the show from baby to teen. Yes. Yes. Who was appointed Chief Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court in 2005, succeeding William Rehnquist? Yes, I like Lily also. That's also, yeah, you could have had a boy and a girl and had Wally and Lily. Or Lillian, and then you would have Walter and Lillian in your family for a pure Disney family. But who was appointed Chief Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court in 2005, succeeding William Rehnquist? And the answer was John Roberts. John Roberts. And Mark got the last name, so Mark gets a point. Mark gets a point. Yeah. Okay, here we go with the next question. In 2008, she had a huge hit with Single Ladies, Put a Ring on It. In 2008, she had a huge hit with Single Ladies, Put a Ring on It. Yes, good job, Mark. No problem. And we have our answer. It is Beyonce. Beyonce. My coworker played that stupid song constantly. Welcome in, Emily, LSU mom. So let's see who got it first. Caffeinated Misfit Rhonda. And let's see who got it second. Mark. Mark got it second. So I'll do 1 and 2. Mark. Good job, everyone, with Beyonce. I know the song from the Chipmunks Chopwrecked movie. You mean Chipwrecked. Chipwrecked, not chopped. Okay, here we go with the next question. Oh, you're welcome. Marilyn Monroe appeared on the cover of the first issue of this publisher's iconic men's magazine, who died in 2017. Marilyn Monroe appeared on the cover of the first issue of this publisher's iconic men's magazine, who died in 2017. Who was the publisher? And Mark got it first with Hugh Hefner and Car Key. So Mark and Car Key got it with Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner. Up and Dean went live now too. I forgot about Dean going live. And there goes Dad Builds. So we'll do a few more questions. Yeah, at first I thought it was going to be Playboy magazine, but then it said Hugh Hefner. Okay, let's go with the next question. Kevin James and Leah Remini star in this sitcom about a New York City delivery man. This is the key to winning. Donna must be sleeping. Yes. Kevin James and Lee Remini star in this sitcom about a New York City delivery man. And Rhonda and LSU mom got it first with King of Queens. King of Queens. So Rhonda and LSU mom. Good job, everyone. Here we go with the next question. In 2007, Nancy Pelosi became the first woman to serve in this capacity. In 2007, Nancy Pelosi became the first woman to serve in this capacity. And the first two people I see is LSU mom and Rhonda with the Speaker of the House of Representatives. The Speaker of the House. So Emily got it first and Rhonda. Good job, everyone. Okay, here we go with the next question. Bohemian Rhapsody was a 2018 biographical film about what rock legend? Bohemian Rhapsody was a 2018 biographical film about what rock legend? You got the band correct, but who was... Oh, there we go. Rhonda and LSU mom got it with Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury. So Rhonda and LSU Mom got it with Freddie Mercury. Good job, everyone. Here we go with the next question. This HBO series centered around a family run mortuary business. I got too excited and typed Queen as soon as I heard. Yeah, when I saw the Queen, I was like, uh-oh, I got to give a clue here. This HBO series centered around a family run mortuary business. I remember watching this show. But this HBO series centered around a family run mortuary business. And Dave got it correct with 6 feet under. So welcome to the board, Dave. Dave Stragan. 6 feet under. Never saw it, but I remember the name. Yes, way to go, Dave. That's the only thing with the 2000s and 2010s. A lot of political type of questions. But here we go with the next question. This movie mogul was accused of sexual misconduct by over 80 women, which sparked the hashtag #MeToo movement. This movie mogul was accused of sexual misconduct by over 80 women, which sparked the hashtag #MeToo movement. Okay, so Dave Stragan got the question correct. The first one, I'll give Mark and Emily a point for Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein. So good job, everyone, with Harvey Weinstein. Ask some more Supreme Court questions. They might come up, you never know. Okay, here we go with the next question. This legendary singer was given an overdose of propofol and died in 2009. Wow, that long ago. This legendary singer was given an overdose of propofol and died in 2009. And the answer is Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. So we have LSU Mom and Karki. LSU Mom and Karki with Michael Jackson. Good job, everyone. It seems longer for him. Yes, it does. I was actually away in Kentucky whenever we heard that he had passed away. I remember that. We were in Kentucky when that happened. I was on a mission trip. And that was the same time that I can't remember who else either disappeared or passed away too. I can't remember who the other person was. I think it was a female, maybe Farrah Fawcett, but I can't remember. Was announced or something, went missing or something. But here we go with the next question. On your marks, get set, bake. This cooking competition show is filmed in a tent. On your marks, get set, bake. This cooking competition is filmed in a tent. Let's see if anybody else comes in with the answer. Dinners with Donna, Fun Food Friday, The Greatest Bake Off. Really, the only person that got it is Rhonda with the British Bake Off. It is the Great British Bake Off. So Rhonda gets the point. Yeah, Dinners with Donna would be good. Especially now that she's going to have some competition with Tony Piccolo with the chicken parmesan bake off. I thought it was something like that, I remember. Yeah, everybody else had the greatest bake off. but it was the Great British Bake Off. I know a few people that enjoy watching that show. I think Tracy Glenn likes watching that show also. The Tracy Glenn family. Okay, here we go with the next question. I like seeing food from my childhood, yes. Here we go. What Disney movie franchise was based upon a ride at the company's theme park? Stuff mom used to make. What Disney movie franchise was based upon a ride at the company's theme park? And we have our answer. It is the Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean. So we have Mark and Dave Stragan. Mark and Dave Stragan. Good job. Good job. Here we go with the next question. Born to Run is the name of this rocker's 2016 autobiography. Born to Run is the name of this rocker's 2016 autobiography. And we have our answer. It is Bruce Springsteen. Bruce Springsteen. So Rhonda and Karki got it first with Bruce Springsteen. He's actually coming. He's actually on tour now. I'm not sure. I think he is coming to Pittsburgh for 2 nights. He is coming to Pittsburgh for 2 nights, but I know he was out in State College, I believe, just recently. Out in State College. He's still pretty popular, so he added an extra show. I remember when he used to come to Pittsburgh, there used to be a place on the south side that he sometimes would sneak in either after his concerts or before his concerts, and you could actually meet Bruce Springsteen there. But I can't remember the name of the place because it's no longer there on the south side. But he used to go there and hang out and play. My friend got pulled on stage by him at a concert once. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty cool. Let's see what Dave said about the movies. But there's also Tower of Terror movie, Country Bears. Yeah, but Pirates became like a four series. Yes, Dave, it was Nick's Fat City. Now that you said that, yes, Nick's Fat City. I know where it's at, but I couldn't think of the name. But yes, Nick's Fat City, and it's no longer there. It's something else or nothing. Okay, here we go with the next question. On Family Guy, what is the name of the bar that Peter Griffin and his friends frequent? On Family Guy, what is the name of the bar that Peter Griffin and his friends frequent? If you watch Family Guy. And Dave got the answer. It is the Drunken Clam. The Drunken Clam. Good job, Dave. I could see it but couldn't remember the name. The Snuggly Duckling. Yeah, I never really watched Family Guy. It's not really anything. I was too busy. Yeah, I never really watched Family Guy. I'd watch The Simpsons, but not the Family Guy. Okay, here we go with the next question. Teenager Greta Thunberg was named Time's 2019 Person of the Year for activism around what cause? Teenager Greta Thunberg was named Time's 2019 Person of the Year for activism around what cause? I'll give Mark and Dave the points, but it was climate change. But global warming is also kind of like that climate change. The answer was climate change, but I'll give Dave and Mark the points because that's close enough. But it was climate change. But global warming is pretty much the same kind of topic, except that was Al Gore doing the global warming, or started the global warming. Women's education. Yeah, the generalize. Okay, here we go with the next question. Films. No, I didn't get a new webcam. I'm actually using my iPad right now. So no, I didn't get a new webcam yet. And yeah, when I use my laptop, that camera, it gets kind of blurry. So I have to kind of figure that out or fix it a little bit better. But this is my iPad. Or just start using my iPad a little more. Okay, here we go with the next question. Yes. Films in 2000s for this Hollywood hero included Minority Report, Mission Impossible 2 and 3. Films in the 2000s for this Hollywood hero included Minority Report and Mission Impossible 2 and 3. And the first two people that got it was Caffeinated Misfit and Wonderful World of Walter's dad, Mark. Ooh, we have a neck and neck game going here. And a shout out and Talladega Nights. Yeah, because he did that. Oh, I can't remember it now. The Days of Thunder. I couldn't remember the name of the movie, but Days of Thunder, and I watched that. I actually, on Christmas Eve one year, had a pastor actually reference the Talladega movie about the sweet baby Jesus part I can't even think of his name right now, used in the movie. And I had a pastor reference Talladega Nights on Christmas Eve one year about that. When Will Ferrell talked about sweet baby Jesus and stuff. I had to laugh about that because it's like, yeah, it hit all the teenagers in the crowd that watched that movie. But I'm sure some of the adults it went right over their head on there. Okay, here we go with the thing. I don't like Will Ferrell in most of his lead roles. Well, he kind of plays the same type of character in a way. There are some that play like flat characters. I always thought Sandra Bullock kind of played the same type of character in a way. Alpha's about the only one. Yeah, I like Sandra Bullock in some of the different movies. She kind of improved there, but there were some movies where she kind of played the same type of character in a sense. Okay, here we go with the next question. This butter loving TV cook lost many endorsement deals after racist remarks were attributed to her. This butter loving TV cook lost many endorsement deals after racist remarks were attributed to her. And the answer, let's see if anybody got it. Paula Deen. Paula Deen. So Dave Stragan and Caffeinated Misfits and LSU Mom. After you guys corrected your answers on that. But good job, everyone. You don't have to point me. I copied from Dave. Here we go with the next question. Dairy Queen used to use this cartoon character as her spokestune until 2001. Dairy Queen used to use this cartoon character as her spokestune until 2001. We can all look at each other's papers here. Yes. And Karki got it with Dennis the Menace. Karki got it with Dennis the Menace. I remember Dennis the Menace representing Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen. And we still sometimes get it wrong. Yes. Why does voice dictation spell everything wrong? Of course. Okay, here we go with the next question. This media personality, who appeared on both CNN Headline News and Fox News, founded the Blaze News Network in 2018. This media personality, who appeared on both CNN Headline News and Fox News, founded the Blaze News Network in 2018. Probably a couple of you will probably go, oh no. And Mark got the answer with Glenn Beck. Glenn Beck. So Mark and LSU Mom got it with Glenn Beck. Glenn Beck. So good job, Mark and LSU Mom. Okay, here we go. Irene yells, of course you got the boring questions right. Yeah, sometimes I'm terrible at the names. Okay, here we go with the next question. Puma, panther, tiger, and snow leopard were code names for versions of this computer operating system in the 2000s. Puma, panther, tiger, snow leopard were code names for versions of this computer operating system in the 2000s. And the two people that got it correct is Caffeinated Misfit and Mark with Mac OS. Mac OS. Good job. But it was Mac OS. If I miss that, I'm in trouble. Yes. Yeah, especially if you own those. Okay, we'll do a couple more questions. Which of those were the release names? I think like Snow Leopard might have been. I'm not sure though. So which ones were they, Mark? I think Snow Leopard was. I know that. And I'm thinking maybe probably Snow Leopard there. Because I remember that name pretty well. Okay, here we go with the next question. By appointing Justices Sotomayor and Kagan, he became the first president to appoint multiple women to the U.S. Supreme Court. By appointing Justices Sotomayor and Kagan, he became the first president to appoint multiple women to the U.S. Supreme Court. And it was Barack Obama. Barack Obama. So Karki got it, and Mark came in second with that one, with Obama. Good job. Yes, another Supreme Court question. It is sad that I know more about the Supremes than the Supreme Court. Okay, here we go with the next question. In 2009, he was sent to prison for running a Ponzi scheme that bilked investors out of billions of dollars. In 2009, he was sent to prison for running a Ponzi scheme that bilked investors out of billions of dollars. And the answer is Bernie Madoff. Bernie Madoff. So we have Rhonda and Mark with the answer. Good job. Okay, here we go with the next question. From 1972 to 2011, this big man played the saxophone in Bruce Springsteen's E Street Band. From 1972 to 2011, this big man played the saxophone in Bruce Springsteen's E Street Band. And Karki and Dave Stragan got it with Clarence Clemens. Yes, he was really good. Good job, Karki and Dave. I guess Mark's not a Bruce Springsteen fan. Okay, here we go with the next question. This kid's show has a sneaky fox named Swiper. He was good, but he didn't make it to the Supreme Court. Love the Boss, yes. This kid's show had a sneaky fox named Swiper. And we have our answer. It is Dora the Explorer. Dora the Explorer. So Karki got it and Dave Stragan. Good job. Good job. The only thing I remember is Dora, the map, and her backpack. And then the monkey, but I don't remember the monkey's name. Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Okay, here we go with the next question. Jon Stewart was a longtime host of The Daily Show on Comedy Central. Who replaced him in 2015? Bluey has really improved upon kids' shows. Yeah, I've only kind of dabbled in the Bluey world only because Jeff talked about it and other people. But other than that, I think it's okay. And if I had kids, yeah, I'd probably let them watch it. So Caffeinated Mixfit and Wonderful World of Walter's dad, Mark, got it with Trevor Noah. But yeah, Bluey, some of the stuff in Bluey. But I think sometimes the dad's kind of rough when they play robot. He kind of gets rough with the kids. I've heard my daughter watching Bluey, but never actually watched. Yeah, I think it's cute. There's some cute parts to it, but there's a couple when the dad plays robot. He's pretty rough, or the kids are rough on him too. When they do the doctor and stuff, it's like whoa. Some of the episodes, yeah, there are some fun episodes there. It's cute. Okay, here we go with the next question. The 2000 sitcom Everybody Hates Chris was based on the upbringing of this real life Chris. Yeah, I'll have to come up with look through and see if there's any more Bluey trivia. The 2000 sitcom Everybody Hates Chris was based on the upbringing of this real Chris, and Chris Rock was the answer. We have Caffeinated Misfit and Dave Stragan with the Chris Rock question. Good job. I don't think Mark answered, did he? Let's take a look. Oh, he did it later. Okay, here we go with the next question. No point for me. Okay. At Hogwarts, what house does Harry Potter belong to? Oh, no problem, Mark. You were in third place anyway. At Hogwarts, what house does Harry Potter belong to? And we have our answer. It is Gryffindor. Gryffindor. So we have Mark and Rhonda. Mark and Rhonda. That's the house I belong to. Is the Gryffindor house. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. It was Dave. Dave Stragan. Dave Stragan was it. Give his point to you. Point to Irene. Wally is a Gryffindor. Yeah, I'm a Gryffindor. You're a Ravenclaw. Yeah, I noticed that. It was Dave. The chat jumped and all I saw was your name. But it was Mark Dave Karkey with Gryffindor. I'm a Ravenclaw. She's a Hufflepuff. Rhonda, you'll never get into Slytherin with all that honesty. Okay, here we go with the next question. Leonardo DiCaprio was awarded his first Oscar for playing frontiersman Hugh Glass in this 2015 film. Carol is a Slytherin. Leonardo DiCaprio was awarded his first Oscar for playing frontiersman Hugh Glass in this 2015 film. With big fuzzy beard. What was the name of the film? It's not the Titanic, no. If Movie Mania Nick was here, he'd probably get it. But Mark came up with the answer of The Reverend. The Reverend. Weird, you two cut my first comment. I never took the sorting test, but I read all the books multiple times. Okay. So Mark gets the point for The Reverend. Yeah, I took it, but and I got that. I was sometimes though quiet people could end up being a Slytherin, but didn't come close to Slytherin. Okay, here we go with the next question. This Joker actor portrayed Johnny Cash in the movie Walk the Line. This Joker actor portrayed Johnny Cash in the movie Walk the Line? And we have our answer. It is Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix. So Rhonda and LSU mom. Good job. That was such a good movie, underrated. Yes. But Joaquin Phoenix. I actually, it's a shame that he passed away, but I liked his brother River Phoenix when he was in Stand By Me. River Phoenix. And then he was in another movie I seen too. I think it was The Vampire, Interview with the Vampire, had River Phoenix too in it. But here we go with the next question. In 2014, this 17-year-old Pakistani girl who fought for the right of girls to have an education was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. Okay, yeah, that's right, he was. Ah, okay. In 2014, this 17-year-old Pakistani girl who fought for the right of girls to have an education was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. And Karki got it with Malala Yousafzai, or Fawzia, but Malala. So Karki got it, she gets the point. So good job, Karki. We just read a book about her at school. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I know there was a book a while ago when she first got it that came out that kind of talked about that years ago. But good job. Okay, here we go with the next question. The world was forever changed when Steve Jobs announced the availability of the smartphone in 2007. The world was forever changed when Steve Jobs announced the availability of the smartphone in 2007. And the answer is the iPhone. The iPhone. So Mark got it, Dave Stragan, and we'll go ahead and give Karki a point. And never forfeit. Good job. Da, da, da. Hang on. Okay, here we go with the next question. With NSYNC in the rearview mirror, this singer's hits in the 2000s included Cry Me a River and Sexy Back. With NSYNC in the rearview mirror, this singer's hits in the 2000s included Cry Me a River and Sexy Back. And the answer is Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake. That's a song about me. So we have Rhonda, Mark, and LSU Mom with Justin Timberlake. Okay, here we go with the next question. In 2014, Lady Gaga and this crooner sang jazz standards on an album called Cheek to Cheek. In 2014, Lady Gaga and this crooner sang jazz standards on an album called Cheek to Cheek. And Karki got it with Tony Bennett. Tony Bennett. Remember, Frank Sinatra is not alive. Tony Bennett. So good job, Karki. We'll do 5 more cards. And then we will end the evening. Go check out Dad Builds. He is doing a Lego stream. Not sure if Dean the Turkey Legster is still alive. That didn't stop Natalie and Nat King Cole. Okay, here we go with the next question. In this 2003 show, Ashton Kutcher conjured up elaborate pranks aimed at Hollywood stars and other celebrities. In his 2003 show, Ashton Kutcher conjured up elaborate pranks aimed at Hollywood stars and other celebs. Ah, interesting. Ah, yes, I did. I did. And the answer is punked. Punked. So we have Dave Stragan and Mark with punked. Oops. Yikes. But it is punked. Okay, here we go with the next question. I have 2 of those CDs with Sinatra and the duets. They're quite good. So they must have did overlays, Dave, with that. Okay, here we go with the next question. I think he was still alive when they did them. Okay, no problem. Okay, here we go with the next question. What must see TV comedian is the host of Comedians and Cars Getting Coffee? What must see TV comedian is the host of Comedians and Cars Getting Coffee? And the answer is Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld. So we have Dave and Mark. Dave and Mark. So good job, gentlemen. Hello, Duquesne Duke Mom. Thank you for joining. Yeah, we'll do 3 more cards here. Here we go. Amid an enormous accounting fraud scandal, this Houston based energy company declared bankruptcy in 2001. Amid an enormous accounting fraud scandal, this Houston based energy company declared bankruptcy in 2001. And we have our answer. It is Enron. Enron. So we have Mark and Dave. Mark and Dave with Enron. Good job, guys. Yep. Okay, here we go with the next question. Political parody songs by this YouTube celebrity included Putin and the Ritz and Desperate Cheeto. Political parody songs by this YouTube celebrity included Putin and the Ritz and Desperate Cheeto. Yes, Desperate Cheeto. That's a good guess, Dave, but not Weird Al Yankovic. And Mark got the question correct with Randy Rainbow. Yeah, Al wasn't a YouTube star. He was more MTV and whatever the other channels were back then. But it was Randy Rainbow. Mark got it correct. Okay, here we go. I never heard of him, but he sounds funny. I've heard of him, and I think he was doing like different types of YouTube. That's how I heard of him, but I never really watched his stuff. He might even have did something like with even half and half of making fun of different kids shows and stuff too. He is a modern Weird Al. Yeah. Okay, here we go with the next question. This TV doctor got a start as the health expert on the Oprah Winfrey Show. Yeah, I'm surprised there's not more either. This TV doctor got his start as the health expert on the Oprah Winfrey Show. And he just ran for Pennsylvania senator. And he doesn't even live in Pennsylvania. Okay, LSU mom got it, and Mark with Dr. Oz. Dr. Oz. So Mark and LSU mom. I forgot they were close. Now, I'm not crazy. Like, I watched Dr. Phil, but there were some things that I wasn't crazy about him. Was just going to mention the, yeah, the PA thing. Yep. Oh, okay. Phil and Oprah. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times it's a mess. The Oprah show wasn't too bad. Okay, here we go with the next question. Until 2010, comedian Jerry Lewis hosted a national telethon every Labor Day weekend to raise money for this cause. That was a while ago, too. Until 2010, comedian Jerry Lewis hosted a national telethon every Labor Day weekend to raise money for this cause. And the answer is muscular dystrophy. Muscular dystrophy. So let's see who got it. Dave Stragan, Jerry's Kids, Karki got it, and Karki. And a half point for Caffeinated Misfit. But it was the Muscular Dystrophy Foundation. I kind of miss not seeing it over Labor Day, but I know Jerry's not alive. And it was really big. I know in Pittsburgh that they would set up in different malls. And I don't know if Dave remembers a guy named Chili Billy, but he used to go to a couple of the malls whenever they were big malls and stuff, and set up shop for the marathon for the Jerry Lewis telethon. Chili Billy. I watched that every single year growing up. Yes. Now I think they only did, yeah, Bill Cordell. Now, if they even do it, I think it's like overnight or even like a couple hours on Saturday or Sunday. Not like it used to be. Yes. That's a good cause there, too. Okay, here we go with the next question. Yes, here we go. This Italian automaker left the US market in 1983 but returned in 2009 when it bought a 20% stake in Chrysler LLC. Yeah, I wonder that too. And we have our answer. It is Fiat. Fiat. So we have Mark and Dave Stragan with the Fiat. They're like, they're kind of like those Mini Coopers in a way, but a little bit bigger than the Mini Cooper. What I'm going to be curious about, and this kind of interests me, and I don't like to promote other people, especially bigger name people, but I happened to happen upon one of the Tim Tracker things, and he was talking about um, the new. There's a new type of electric car that's up against the other electric car companies. In fact, I can't even think of the main one that everybody uses. The Fiat 500 is that size. Luigi, okay, from Cars was one, but he was talking about a newer car that they were looking at, and I had read an article where a gentleman got stuck in the snow and then he accidentally pressed a button in his new electric car and it shut it down, and um, then like completely shut it off. Yes, the Rivian versus the Tesla, that's what it was. And now he's going to go pay $80,000 for his Rivian. But he was in a parking garage somewhere in Orlando area, and you can rent the Teslas at this parking garage. And I'm kind of curious because Pittsburgh actually got a new Tesla garage and stuff down in an area where Just Our Dreams used to live. And I'll be curious if you'll be able to rent some Teslas somewhere. The only problem for me about actually buying an electric car, my company does not have any type of electric thing to plug your car in their parking lot. So I can't just go out and run out and buy an electric car yet until they would actually put in some type of um, units, and I don't see any around the area that I work in to plug your car in unless I went down to the local hospital and parked in their garage and then walked up the road. But that's the thing. Yes, it was the Rivian, and it's about an $80,000 car. CarMax is reselling Teslas that people trade in for newer models, but CarMax doesn't have the stuff to be able to fix them. Okay, that's interesting. We have reserved a Nissan Leaf for our Orlando rental this summer. We'll see how it goes. Yes, you were talking about that. And in fact, when I was looking at car rentals, an electric car popped up a couple times to to do that, to rent that, but I wasn't sure how that would work for me to even do that. And I do know in the Disney parks parking lots they have the plugins and stuff like that, but I'm not sure. I don't think all the resorts actually have that yet, like you said, Mark. We rented one on our last trip to Orlando. My son loved it, but I'm a big gas guzzling Hemi kind of guy. Charging was a challenge. Yeah, I know the parks actually have those spots. There's not too many, and I know Disney Springs has them because I know a lady that drives up from Miami, and she usually will go to Disney Springs and charge her car there and everything like that. A live stream the will we make it for you, Amy? Only a few resorts, yes. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna be curious to see how that went for you. I know I'm not gonna run out and buy an electric car right away, but eventually, you never. That's probably gonna be the way it goes. And not that I wanted to interrupt my trivia, but we're gonna do two more questions and then we will understand. Mark, do not count on the charging stations at the Disney parks. Everyone seems to be having problems with them. The Tesla superchargers were fine, but not always in convenient places. Okay. Yeah, and then Tim actually also talked about that they're getting bigger batteries that last longer. But I would hate to be stranded renting a car and then not having a place to do that. Oh, no problem. That was me because I was talking about the Fiat and everything like that. So no problem. I know they have them at the Disney Springs parking garage. Because, like I said, a lady actually had a Tesla and she would always go there. Oh, jeez, that doesn't sound like fun. Okay, here we go with the next question. Charmed was a show about three witty, witchy sisters and is set in what city by the bay? Hmm. Yeah, Duke ain't do more me, neither would I. Charmed was a show about three witty, witchy sisters and is set in what city by the bay? And the answer is San Francisco. So we have Caffeinated Misfit and Karki with San Francisco. Use all the juice getting up one hill. Yeah, that would be true. Yeah, and there are people that still drive stick shifts around Pittsburgh, and that's pretty crazy. Thanks to Journey. Yes. Okay, two more questions. And here we go. She was married to Mel Brooks for over 40 years until her death in 2005. She was married to Mel Brooks for over 40 years until her death in 2005. Mrs. Brooks? That's true, but what was her name? And actually, it didn't look like she went by Brooks anyway. And Mark got the answer with Anne Bancroft. Anne Bancroft. Good job, Mark. I don't think a lot of those movie stars and their wives go by the same married last name as each other. Okay, here we go. The last name of this character on The Big Bang Theory was never revealed. The last name of this character on The Big Bang Theory was never revealed. I got two good questions to end this stream with after this. And Mark got it with Penny. Mark got it with Penny. I've been meaning to watch that show. It is Penny. So Mark got it. And isn't she the one that's doing Jeopardy now, or is that a different character that's doing the Jeopardy show now? Is it Penny or is it a different character? No, that's the one that married Sheldon. Okay. Yeah, young Sheldon's pretty good. Okay, that's a different character. Okay. That's what I kind of figured. Amy is on Jeopardy. Okay, that's right. She's pretty good though in some of them. There's some that she can be kind of off or whatever, but I think she does a good job. Okay, the last two questions. In the 2000s, this former In Living Color comedian roles included Bruce Almighty, the Grinch, and Horton the Elephant. Yes, Mayim Bialik. Yes. She is actually a scientist. Yes, that's true. In the 2000s, this forming and living color comedian's role included Bruce Almighty, the Grinch, and Horton Hears a Who. And the answer is Jim Carrey. And Karki did a good job because she typed the real person's name and then Jim Carrey. So Karki, Dave Stragan, Rhonda. We'll give everyone a point on that one. I started to type out Drew Carey. Well, they either got SNL or that show in Living Color is where a lot of the comedians got their starts out on. Was either Saturday Night Live or the Living Color. Okay, the final question of the evening. Fire Marshal Bill was my favorite role. Yeah. Here we go. What popular Texas based burger chain was sold to a Chicago bank in 2019, leaving many Southerners bitter and betrayed? And I guess if you lived in the southern area, you would know this chain. What popular Texas burger chain was sold to a Chicago bank in 2019, leaving many Southerners bitter and betrayed? And it was Whataburger. Whataburger. So, Caffeinated Misfit. And LSU mom got it with Whataburger. I think Whataburger was Texan, and that makes sense since they started migrating over here. Yeah, because I think they're up in the Panhandle of Florida, the Whataburgers, like up in that upper area. I'm not driving that far for a burger though. No, I wouldn't either. In fact, even in California near Disneyland, the In-N-Out burger really wasn't that. It was kind of close, but not close enough to really, you could walk to it, but it would be a long walk. We have one that just opened and one that's about to open, all in the burbs where I don't go. Okay. Yeah, we don't have Whataburger. We don't have In-N-Out Burger. we have the Wahlburgers. I don't know if they're still around. Then we have I can't even think of all of them now. And a couple other places. The Red Robin. We went to one by Universal Hollywood. It was okay, yeah. And I don't think we even have a Shake Shack around here, but if we do, it's somewhere else. It might be up in Cranberry somewhere. Okay, so our big winner this evening Yeah, BRGR, they all closed, I believe, but Burgatory and the Red Robin. But the BRGR, I believe, have closed, unless the one up in Cranberry is open still. Okay, our big winner this evening was The Wonderful World of Walter Dad Mark. So Mark was the big winner with 24 points. Our second place winner was Caffeinated Misfit Rhonda. Third place was Dave Stragan. Car Key had 16 points, and LSU Mom 12 points. So congratulations, Mark. I'll send my thanks to Donna because she was asleep. Welcome in, Avengers by D. Dave. We just were ending. I know Dad Builds is over there building one of his helmets on the Legos, so you could check out them. It might be the first time I won. Yes, yes, you probably were. Dave is closer to the Whataburger. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really into the big gourmet burgers, and I've gone to the Burgatory here because friends picked it. The Steakhouse 71 burger is pretty good. I tried In and Out Burger just because everybody talked about it and seen all kinds of Pepper Tree Villa videos, and it kind of made me hungry for one. I think they have In and Out Burger in New Jersey, but I haven't been to New Jersey in a while. I didn't. I haven't been to the. It's been a long time. Haven't been even to the White Castle in Orlando. So to even try that out because it's been so long ago I've been to a White Castle or the Crystal Burgers. Did you experience any? We didn't get any storms down in the southern part of the Pittsburgh area that I know of. We had rain in the morning, but not storms. Ah, okay. but um, but yeah, all those different burgers, and yeah, and all the BRGRs closed, which is a shame because they were pretty good and everything, and they were one of the first type of burger places I've gone to. Besides Red Robin, Red Robin was probably one of the first ones. Yeah, they have pizza now too. They kind of teamed up with an Ohio famous pizza company or something. But that is all for this evening. Go check out Dad Builds. Are all the PA parks open now? Not yet. Adventures by D. I believe Hershey Park should be opening up for their springtime here in April. Kennywood opens towards the end of April, but I'm not sure. If I do live streams from Kennywood, it's going to be shaky because they're going to be pretty strict on what you can bring into the parks and everything. So I thought about writing them and seeing about if I could take in a gimbal and stuff, but I'm not sure about that. So if I do live streams, I like to at least live stream the first time I go because they really updated the park, painted it, kind of updated things because they are celebrating 125 years. But it'll probably be shaky live streams from there because they're going to be pretty strict because of a lot of different things going on and that happened during their Halloween nights and stuff like that. So that's unfortunate there. But I'm hoping to get out to Hershey and another place out, two other places out east that I like to go to. Just say that your gimbal is a service animal. Yeah, but I might write and ask them. But if not, then like I said, it'll be shaky or it'll be a video like a premiere. So have a great night, everyone. Thank you for joining. Yeah, they open in April also. But I know Hershey Park will be opening soon, and then sometime I'll get up to Cedar Point. I'm not sure when, but sometime over the summer, at least one Cedar Point trip, maybe two. But have a great night, everyone, and we will see you in the chats. Have a great night and have a great week, everyone. Bye. And thank you for joining. Good night, everyone.